When John Graves made his river trip through our neck of the Brazos in 1957, the river was still relatively pristine. However, when we flash forward 6 decades, things look considerably different. That degraded river ecology is why the 2017 Rio Brazos training class organized our first ever river cleanup. Several of us had assisted the Friends of the Brazos with their annual spring cleanup. However, the volunteers were too few and the tires too many. Therefore, our big idea was to organize a chapter-led river cleanup to further the impact. The first cleanup had a modest 13 members cleaning a 4-mile stretch of river, but the results were anything but modest. At the end of the day, we had collected approximately 60 tires, 8 large bags of river trash, and a large section of a fiberglass boat. We immediately realized we had a serious and long-term project on our hands and relished the thought we could make a positive environmental impact while at the same time having so much fun.
With the goal of bringing in more chapter members and their friends and family, in 2019 we added Friday and Saturday night campouts. This event culminated with another productive cleanup with help from a Boy Scout troop that camped in the river bottom and made us proud by collecting an additional 50 tires. With the addition of camping and potluck dinners, chapter members had time to really get to know each other. A few games of cornhole and an outdoor movie left us eager to add more activities in the future.
In 2021, chapter members began presenting advanced training classes during the weekend of the cleanup. Raptor demonstrations, learning the monarch life cycle, and bioblitzes kept us busy during the day. Stargazing, mothing, and a nature-themed movie kept us up at night.
With each cleanup, we gained experience with logistics and event planning. This included safely handling more people on the river, where to set up tents, park campers, house people that want to participate but not camp out, and most importantly, how to feed as many as 70 hungry volunteers 3 times a day, plus snacks. In addition to Friends of the Brazos, we included new partners such as Texas Conservation Alliance, Texas Land Conservancy, Brazos Outdoor Center, Lower Brazos River Watch, and the Brazos River Authority.
After 6 years of taking baby steps, this year we felt ready to move out of our comfort zone and invite other Texas Master Naturalist chapters to make an even bigger ecological impact. We asked our neighbors, Cross Timbers, Heart of Texas, Indian Trails, Prairie Oaks, and North Texas chapters to join our event. Shout out to the North Texas chapter who brought the most members. These outstanding chapters came ready to work, to play, and to exchange stories and ideas with like-minded conservationists. Kudos to all the participating chapters who were so much fun. It was like finding long-lost siblings.
Building on everything we learned in the previous years, our 2023 event was bigger and better than ever. We spent Friday setting up camp and worked on the logistics and staging for the river cleanup the next day. We wrote a timely schedule to keep us on track and motivate volunteers with the fun to come. The first official event was a welcome potluck dinner showcasing our naturalist cooking skills. Saturday we had an early start launching canoes and kayaks on 3 stretches of the river and volunteers on foot patrol along the sandbars. Teams spent from a couple of hours to a whole day on the river to aid in our mission. Amongst the mud and smelly wet clothes, we had fun tipping over canoes, portaging through rock, and enjoying the Brazos River flora and fauna. We even included a little friendly competition. The team with the most tires in a canoe would receive the Golden Crowbar. Making it back to shore, we worked together loading 143 tires, a trailer full of trash, and maneuvering about 30 boats up steep riverbanks. Back at camp, we kicked off our series of advanced training classes taught by master naturalists and guest biologists. We learned about winged insects from dragonflies out during the day to moths at night. A catered dinner by Friends of the Brazos topped off our river cleaning efforts.
Sunday became our big learning day, full of lectures and field sessions. We learned about river ecology on a riparian plant walk and hunted for mussels in the river. Our instructors guided us through the local geology, and how to document its unique plant community on iNaturalist. Let's not forget to mention the orienteering class, so we didn't get lost while exploring the ranch. Throughout the weekend, we did enjoy a little downtime. We played lawn games, relaxed, and took time to get to know each other. The weekend wrapped up on Monday with a hearty breakfast and an early morning hike to find local birds. All too soon, it was time to pack up, clean up, and say our final farewells, until we meet again on another Texas Master Naturalist mission to save the planet.
We have always strived to be inclusive and work with individuals that share that same philosophy. The cleanup isn't just for those with the ability to paddle a canoe or kayak. We also need drivers to shuttle the river rats, cooks to feed the masses, sign makers, photographers, article writers, lecturers, and someone to be sure lectures don't exceed their allotted time. Okay, that one should be under pitfalls to avoid, along with lessons learned. And one of the most important lessons learned throughout the years, be sure you have a porta potty near the campground. And speaking of porta potties, the cost to rent 4 of those puppies for 4 days is almost $900, for which that grant money would come in handy to support the next year cleanup.
Our project gained visibility through articles in newspapers. Check out this one from the Hood County News, printed following our last cleanup. Additionally, Texas Land Conservancy and Lower Brazos River Watch had nice articles on Facebook. Texas Conservation Alliance allows us to use their website to sign up new participants. And prior to our next cleanup, we plan to draw local support by running articles in additional newspapers.
What did it take to complete the project? The project won't be complete until people stop throwing tires and other trash in the river.
Are you ever going to finish?
I won't be finished until you stop throwing trash in our rivers.
Every time it floods, new tires are uncovered. It takes people, canoes, kayaks, trucks, trailers, logistic teams, planning teams, food donations, instructors, guides, and river access to bring it all together.
The project has been a great recruiting tool and a way to get new people outside. 3 additional people from the last cleanup intend to join our next training class. It's a great educational tool, offering the opportunity for chapter members to acquire 6 to 8 hours of advanced training from amazing instructors teaching in the field, or the river as the case may be. And depending upon the number of hours you spend cleaning the river, providing logistic support, preparing meals, or conducting lectures, you could acquire 15 to 20 hours of volunteer time.
And here's some interesting facts about our cleanup. Our volunteers have found everything from a computer to a weather balloon, from a real boat to a toy boat. And yes, we are tired of tires. Everything from toy tires to tractor tires, from nearly new tires to retreads on retreaded tires. If it weren't for the Somerville County Transfer Station accepting these tired old tires, free of charge to be ground into mulch, we would have to pay $3 for a standard tire and up to $40 for a tractor tire. Let's see, through the years we have collected around 600 tires. That would have cost us over $1,800 for disposal. Then you add the cost for the weight of 50 to 60 large bags of wet trash, not to mention the miscellaneous items that won't fit in the bag, like fishing rods, T-posts, carpeting, boat hulls, miles of wire and string, highway signs, and traffic guard cones. Oh my! Remind me to send a thank you note to the Somerville County Commissioner.
We believe our mission is synonymous with the Texas Master Naturalist mission. Through our advanced training classes, we are creating a core of well-informed volunteers that will go on to provide education, outreach, and service to others. By cleansing the river of tires and trash, we are managing a natural resource in a beneficial way for communities along the river to enjoy a clean and aesthetically pleasing river. It is good for the wildlife, good for tourism, and good for Texas.
We have big goals for next year. First, request an airboat from the Brazos River Authority to assist with ferrying tires and enlist more people from other chapters to join the cleanup weekend. We would like our project to continue growing and to help other chapters develop similar projects. If other chapters with river access can mimic our success, then river sections start connecting to transform larger lengths of pristine habitat from North Texas all the way to the Gulf. We would love to have the state add "Don't mess with Texas rivers" to the "Don't mess with Texas" mantra. Additionally, we would like to join with Friends of the Brazos River and other conservation groups to work towards extending the John Graves Scenic Riverway from Lake Granbury to Lake Whitney.
These are big goals, but they are achievable by working together. With over 20,000 pounds of tires and trash collected, new members recruited, and new friends and chapters participating, we have already made a measurable impact. In 2024, we would like to extend an invitation to all Texas Master Naturalist chapters to join our river cleanup and explore similar local projects to have an even larger environmental conservation impact.